Now wait till Bambenda them do. Now wait till we do. Now wait till some Westerners do. Everybody don't run yo because of wuru wuru. Everybody don't run yo because of popo patata. So many don't go next time. Hey yeah. So one day for refugee camp. For every nation for this world. When you go there, you go see them. So one day they for street. So one day they sleep for motor. For Nigeria, you go see them there. Papa God, oh when Gazume, yes so we're a wow. Oh make we pray, oh make we pray, oh make we pray, oh make we pray. And never gym a sheep. I even in work, papa. And never gym before tono. Masuna patipo. And need gym, I make we, number two. Oh, yes, so we're a wow. Yes, so we're a wow. Kaya we're a wow, baba. We're a wow. Yes, so we're a wow. My village, my gym, that's our west and northwest. Bufa tonashi, bufa yadame. Yes, so we don't know. Better bunga again. My year of one by gunga again. And when I gunga again, and when I qua, and when I survive. Yes, so Christo. Papaya, we're a wow. We're a wow. Papa, we're a wow. In Northwest and Southwest are damaged. Where we go run to. Papa help us. Deliver us, Papa. Oh, give us victory. Victory is all we ask. Papa, give us victory. Oh, money for you some more. In a day. Even job for trouble. In a day. Better water for wash. In a at all. Even the one for 3 in a day. Now woman they depart for inside bush. Now picking the day too where they know they even go school. But when they say children are the leaders of tomorrow, and we go be leaders, we will not get booked for head. Oh, may we pray. For prayer is a key. Oh, make we pray. Oh, make we pray.
My country people, them, I salute una. When a good evening, my papa and my mommy them. Today, I don't bring a special broadcast for Amba Voice. For those that wanted to watch me for social media, I might check on what it happen for social media because I know. And also we did live on satellite for Ground Zero. So I salute all when I want to watch me for television for Ground Zero. I cut to a cafe, I salute to my papa and my mommy there. Yes. Me, I be down on a picking where they call and say Mr. Nanchop. Papa Chop Chop, Mr. Nanchop. Did my name the so plenty people they get difficulty for pronounce that. That will be the small picky. They be always provoke me for school. Call I say Chop Chop, Chop Chop. Yes. When my real name, Mr. Nanchop. So for those who that watch me for social media, I'm gonna click for na share button as soon as they join. When I share this link with friends, them when I invite friends, them they come watch. We'll get a very special package today. In fact, you know I missed this show of today because when I know I today for Amba Voice, And when Mr. Nanchop come for can give a show, or for come debunk lies, or for come give a special report, and then they go bring fake stories. And they bring the reality and they show the proofs. So we'll get a lot for discuss today, and time short, because immediately after this, my program, Amba Focus, they come. So I get for Harry, more finish this package today. For another announcement, tomorrow, I will bring a special program, me and Eriko Akaba. We know they were young, strong evangelists. Yes, that was Ambazonian brother. Where it to the march La Republic where it's a bit for whole La Republic for that place. So tomorrow we'll get a special show together where we'll get some special topic we want to discuss. And we'll put them for air for television. I know say plenty of una for Ground Zero, when they don't call me, when I say, well, Mr. Nanchop, Sunday is also 6 light. Sunday is also 6 light. So more time one watch your program, Sunday 6 light. One watch your program, Sunday 6 light. Well, I want to understand say what we will get to our country, Ambazonia, we're not going to get this nonsense for Sunday for the 6 light. So now why do I continuously replay my programs them or such increase the program them or other programs them for satellite? So if the next slide where the program they go on, no worry. I will replay the program again for satellite and when I will still get them the whole of tomorrow. So for people that join me for Facebook, when I do me a favor, when I click on the share button, when I share the link, why I will continue to play this music to the end. When I click on the share button as when I join.
Pastors make we pray.
Make we pray.
Apostles make we pray.
Make we pray.
Bishops make we pray.
Make we pray. Make we pray.
Evangelists make we pray.
Make we pray.
Workers in the vineyard.
Make we pray. Make we pray.
From northwest and southwest.
Make we pray.
Make we pray, oh, even for those who they there for prison, oh.
Make we pray.
Our youth them, oh, that they can't finish. Our boys them, oh, they don't finish. From Manfred to Boya, from Bamenda to Southwest. No shade every day, oh, killing every day. People they die every day. Like say they been a chicken. My people, prayer is the key. Oh, may we pray, oh.
Make we pray.
Oh, may we pray.
Make we pray.
Oh, may we pray.
Make we pray.
Ramagade, legede. Oh, Ramosagala, Rosagade.
Make we pray.
Nika Razandala. Jesus.
Make we pray.
Yes, my country people them. My mommy and my papa them for Ambazonia. My beautiful brothers them and my wonderful sisters them. I welcome you today for this edition of Amba Voice with Mr. Nanchop. Well, so my brother sent me some special music today, and I promised that my brother say I go play them because now wonderful music. If I want to be hear the music, it be over sweet my heart say we'll get this kind of music. And I promised that my brother say I will play that music today for my show. So why would it build up the audience? I don't know what I don't get already. No, I check for Facebook. Okay. We need about 2 more people for B100 so that I might start the show. So why would they wait the 2 more people? And when we run away, they don't join we. I beg when I click on the share button. Where this now short music, now just 1 minute, 1 minute 40 seconds. I want to listen to this music where my brother sent for me today. A wonderful music. I should say our own music, but the first time we hear it. So I feel say it be important. I share with you now. I promise my brother say I go play. So I play that music more.
Precious Lord, we thank you for giving back our Amber land. The chains of pain are broken. We have the promised land. I Lord you. Finally, yes, you are today. You stand to be forever the source of hope and peace for our motherland. A song of praise to God. Defend thy people from hatred, strife, and shame. Arise, arise, and raise the banner of peace. Arise, arise, declare glory is here. Arise, arise, and raise the banner of peace. Arise, arise, declare glory is here. From shore to Akko, the surging waves of Amber's Bay, the rocks and hills of Boya, the heights of Kilum. Freedom, this legacy bequeathed to things, the souls of the forebearers, now hush, repose in peace. For our motherland, a song of praise to God, defend thy people from hatred, strife, and shame. Arise, arise, and raise the banner of peace. Arise, arise, declare glory is here. Arise, arise, and raise the banner of peace. Arise, arise, declare glory is here.
Wonderful, wonderful. What a beautiful piece of music. I love that wonderful music. Brothers and sisters, dear televiewers, fans and friends of Mr. Nanchop, una good evening. My name na Mr. Nanchop. That picking way, you know, the spare. Yes. That one a patriotic picking way is stand with you now for this revolution. My papa and my mommy them, my brothers and my sisters them. When I the watch we now for television for Ground Zero. When I talk for that picking way, they make noise. Say me to be quiet. If not be so, we no go buy them bonbon again. Yes. That picking way they cry, mommy, put Bobby for a map. If not be so, we no go buy cream more clothes. Say Mr. Nanchop, they now so for talk Tory. We'll get plenty Tory for talk. Wonderful things that they happen for our revolution. My brothers and sisters them. Wonderful things that they happen for our revolution. Yeah, grandma me from village say, now wonderful thing oh. Yes, now then they happen for this revolution. So for those who that they join for social media, I want to repeat, please, as you join, click on the share button. As you join, click on the share button. Make someone share this message and may it go very far. Now I get some important things for talk today, Papa and Mommy. Very important things. Now what I will go straight for the point because I get a lot for talk. I don't take time today, find out, do a lot of research. When I know me, I'll be very good when it concerns research. I need to spare. For dig out a lot of information I will bring for today. And this information, I want me to be widely spread. May everybody get her. Now, brothers and sisters, I want to start by addressing something in this revolution. One of the biggest problems we have in this revolution, or let me just say, in our lives, even individually, is trying to please people. You know, being men pleasers in life is a very bad thing. When you're living your life in such a way that you're always trying to please people, or you're always trying to impress people, or you're always trying to please somebody, you will see that you are not living your life to the fullness. You're not living your life in freedom. Because you'll be concerned about what are they thinking about me? What is this person thinking about me? You'll be so concerned about trying to impress people. And that's the problem. So there's some big issue that for this life. People are always trying to please others. People are always trying to please or impress somebody. It's wrong. It's wrong. You know, if you see an individual where they live in life, where they always try to please some person, he no get freedom. He no get freedom. Inside, deep inside, he no get freedom. Just imagine woman go be for relationship. He don't always want to do he no get a bonus for talk in mind or for do something the way if you say it be correct. He always feel say if I do not so the man go beat me or this papa go beat me. You know, oh picking the dancer has they fear for do anything because they fear say papa go holler them or beat them. It make this picking them, they no feel grow, they no feel learn, they no feel be innovative, they no feel try new things, they no feel expatiate in knowledge. Now a big problem for life, for always the try say you want to do something for please some person. From number today, I say, stop trying to impress others. See, when you come for that knowledge, for understand, say nobody no care about you. See, nobody really cares about you in this life. Everyone is trying to get what they want. Nobody really cares about you. But most of the times in our subconsciousness, we are thinking, oh, this person is looking at me, these people are looking at me, or I must do things this way so that these people will not say this, people will not say that. No. Don't care Who really cares about what you feel except you? Haven't you seen in your life that most of the times others just hurt you and go away? They don't care about what you feel. So why are you so concerned about not hurting others? And most of the times, we are afraid to say the truth, even when we know the truth, because we are afraid to hurt others. And that's the problem. That's a big problem I see in this Amazonian revolution. People know the truth. Amazonians know the truth. They are seeing the truth, but yet some are afraid to say the truth because they are afraid to hurt some people. And why are they afraid to hurt some people? Because they want to impress them. They want to please them. They want their acceptance. People always want to belong. You understand? We humans, we due to our inherent nature, we always want to belong. We always want to belong, you know, to be accepted. But there is a problem with that notion. Whenever you're trying to do everything just to be accepted, you are acting wrongly. If somebody will not love you the way you are or accept you the way you are, that person is not worthy of you. That's a statement of fact. So I want us to get some things clear. I'm just laying the grounds for some things I'll be saying today because I'll be making some utterances during this show. I'll be saying some things that are of utmost importance to us as Amazonians, to us as humans, and to us in this revolution. Because this revolution has brought us to a point where we need to reflect on some certain things. I said, many people know the truth. Many people, they see the truth, but they are afraid to say the truth. Why? Because they are afraid to hurt somebody. What they are thinking is, if I say the truth, this person will be hurt. Or if I say the truth about what I know, I will no more belong to this category of people. I will no more belong to this sphere of people. They will no more accept me amongst them. But who really cares? You think they really care about you? They don't care about you. Listen, in this world, nobody cares about you except you. Only you care about yourself. Do you think if somebody's house is burning and your house is burning, he will leave his house to come and save you or save yours? No. Everyone put their self-interest in front of them. That's why if you look at the world globally, look at the continents, look at the nations of the world, developing, or let me put it the other way, developed nations, they always fight for their interests. That's why Europe or the colonial masters will rape Africa. They will deprive us from our human rights. They will do all what they can do. They don't care about us. What they are thinking about themselves, their children, their future, and the future of their children. So they don't care if children are dying in Africa for the goal that they want. They don't care if women are being burned alive, children are being killed, families are being destroyed for the petrol, for the head oil that they want. They don't care. They don't really care. That's the sad reality in life. People don't care about you. So for you to always try to impress them, to please them, and that's the problem in Africa. Because if you look at us, the Africans, we have this good, lovely nature, which is good, but on the other hand, most people are taking advantage of that. When I say most people, you know what I'm trying to talk about. I will not say everything. I'll use some coded language here. A lot of people will take advantage of your goodness, your kind-heartedness, simply because you're always trying to please them or you're always trying to impress them. So I want us to get this on record. Nobody really cares about you or how you feel. Everyone is concerned about how they feel. They are more concerned about themselves. So that's why if you look at what is happening in Africa, look at the countries in Africa, look at the nations, look at how rich we are in natural resources. Yet the colonial masters, they promote this system of neo-colonialism in Africa. They don't mind that the children are being killed, women are being raped, atrocities are being committed in Africa just for them to get what they want. They want their petrol, they want their head oil, they want their gas, they want what they want. So they don't care. Now, with that being said, I want us to understand something in this revolution. When we say we must say the truth and we must expose them, there are some people who always write me, and some of them call me, and they'll say, Mr. Nanchop, We know you are different. We know that what you say is always the truth. But why do you keep calling names on your show? Why must you call names? Why must you say these things? Why must you... We know that what they are doing is wrong. We know that. Listen to them. They say, we know that what a poem is doing is wrong. We know that what Ayaba and Sisiko is doing is wrong. But why do you keep calling their names? If you call their names, yeah. No, listen. You cannot cure a sickness without diagnosing it. How do you want a doctor to cure a sickness without first diagnosing that patient? Okay, now a patient comes to the doctor and says, I'm sick. The doctor must do something. He will do a checkup on the patient, diagnose the patient, then recognize the sickness and perhaps recognize the cause of the sickness so as to prevent it in the future. So cure that sickness and perhaps recognize the cause of that sickness so as to prevent it in the future. That's what I'm doing in this revolution. So I cannot talk about thievery in the revolution. I cannot talk about sellouts in the revolution without mentioning their names and without me digging their path and the things they've done in the revolution. So when I come here and I call some names, I think it's worth doing that because I want to bring some light. I cannot just be talking about them, then you want me to use coded language. No, we need to call a spade a spade. Brothers and sisters, dear televiewers, fans, and sympathizers of the Amazonian Revolution, welcome to today's edition of Amba Voice. When I know, now I'm going to switch to my local language, which is Pidgin, the Pidgin English. Yes, I love that beautiful language. So I'm going to switch to Pidgin. I want us to talk, make we discuss some certain things when they happen. So plenty of people, the way that they always say, no call names, they say, what would they call names? Would they create confusion? Might tell something. Tomorrow, I'm coming tomorrow 5 o'clock with a special topic, the root causes of the confusions and the infightings and the divisions in this revolution. We will look at them. But for today, I get a different topic. Now, today, when I look today for agenda, the first thing we do for agenda, and so you want to talk about what Nick Castle, that's Nicolas Ngu Santos, and his boss, Ayok Tabe, must know. What Ayok Tabe, Sisiko Ayok Tabe, and his servant, Nick Santos, what they must know. I want us to understand something. Now, for those who are joining us on Facebook, please, or on YouTube, please do us a favor. Do Ambazonians a favor, share the link as you join. Share the link as you join. Now, I want us to understand these basic facts. Yesterday, I played a video where we saw Nick Santos. We see Nick Santos where he talk. He try for address we Ambazonians. I don't know. I think I still have the video. Let me play it. Let me just play it real quick so we get some points out of it. More we get some points then. From that video, then when I hear wait I try for talk. For people who didn't follow the show yesterday, I beg when I go follow that show again. People that missed that show yesterday, I beg when I go back, go follow that show. So I play this video for the one that didn't be follow yesterday. Maybe they just see and
I will do it. Just think about the fact that I am working with these people, and tomorrow you hear Ayok Tabe Seseko and the others have been released. Would that work not be appreciated by you people and applauded? Must it come from a so-called sheep activist to take the risk to do some of this job for you people? And let me remind you, most of these things I am doing are in approval by the interim government itself. Members are there, members are working with me, even in the Transitional Restoration Council where I belong, history of this revolution. And at this particular moment, I am still taking another right step in the right direction, which is the Peace Task Force initiative for the resolution of the conflicts in Cameroon or the Cameroons. So it means we're not going to be inviting only Ambazonian leaders or Southern Cameroonian leaders. We'll be inviting the other political party members. SDF, John Fundi will be there. The New African Coalition, which is a new organization, a new political arm by Marshal Sofoncha, will be there. Seseko, Ayok Tabe representative, and you know where I belong. You know that is my man. I can.
Okay, my papa and my mommy them, my brothers and my sisters them. If I say I don't hear that video for myself, for people the way they don't know person way they talk, the person way they talk, now that person way they call himself saying Gambe man. we call it say Nick Castle. Because we know it's a person who like for drink Castle beer, then he drunk, he can talk foolish for social media. It's a bit drink Castle, then he drunk, he can talk foolish, try to talk foolish. As part of his culture and as part of his duty for talk foolish. Now one of the videos this was just here where he talk foolish again. Now, this man in real names them. Now Nicholas Ngu Santo. Nicholas Ngu Santo. This man na chairman for Ayok Tabe, Sisiko Ayok Tabe Ikondingi group where they don't create them. That criminal group where they try for derail this revolution. I go explain of when I'm gonna see him. I'm gonna hear, I'm gonna understand what should go on. Now, Nick Santos, I want to say it's a shame. Say a so-called chairman of the Kondingi group called Nick Castle, that's what they call it, Nick Castle, under the sponsorship of La République, is now in trying now for organize a conference for solve Cameroon's conflict. Now here I say talk about it's a Cameroon's conflict. Cameroon's conflict. You see, and I to say Ambazonia will be a part of that discussion. Imagine, more get the words. It come and frame up. It said that they organized a conference for solve Cameroon's conflict, and Ambazonia will be a part of that discussion. So they will get Ambazonia representative them, they will get Nijon, they will get Maurice Kamto, they will get Sisiko own representative them. Now, these are two things. If you say we will get Ambazonia representatives them, then you say we will get Sisiko Ayok Tabe own representatives them. Now, it means say you already recognize two different factions. You recognize a faction where you call and say Ambazonia representatives, and on the other hand, you recognize a faction where you call and say Sisiko Ayok Tabe representative. That means say the man, don't forget, this Nick Santos, now a so-called chairman for Ayok Tabe Kondingi group. You understand? So it is say Sisiko Ayok Tabe go get the representatives them. Now we see him now he talk him now a chairman. Now, Sisiko Ayok Tabe is chairman, he talks so. When he make this kind of statement, it is show we say the Ambazonians them, then they as a people, as a nation, and then you get Sisiko Ayok Tabe, he own group them. That means they not be one. Why they not be one? Because their agendas them, they different. When I hear now for their chairman, now he talk another so. I no go talk I no go from him. I play na video where Nick Santos, the chairman for Sisiko Ayok Tabe, now he talk. Now he talk. He say when I know say, I play that last part. When I hear I talk I fine. When I hear Connie man. When I hear.
Sisiko Ayok Tabe representative. And you know where I belong. You know that is my man. I can.
Thank you now. It talks say we will get Ambazonia representative. It say we will get Sisiko Ayok Tabe his own representatives. It say we know who sawa belong. We know say Ayok Tabe na my man. Okay, two things. I want to analyze that talk. Two things the way we get them from that statement. One, he recognize Ambazonians and they're different. Then he recognize Sisiko Ayok Tabe a group where they go send their own representative for this their conference where they try for planner or for creator. It go be. Now, more ask yourself a question. Now, who do you organize this conference? We don't find out for say La République, the one organize a fake conference. We not forget say, few months ago, La République will organize a so-called national dialogue where it failed. It will be a big failure. So they don't shame the interim government of the people, the Ambazonia's people's interim government. That's will be led by His Excellency Dr. Sako Samuel Ekomi. Where without to say they be denied, say they need to attend no national dialogue because they don't belong to the nation of La République. We be a separate nation. So that one already disgrace La République. When I say their national dialogue, it will be a shame and big failure. On the other hand, we see and say Sisiko Ayok Tabe because he not fit cope again with the demands of the Ambazonian people. He don't go open your own group for Kondingi. And that group, with the year where each chairman they say they go get their own representative for this conference where they try for creator. Now I remember understand something my papa and mama made them. Say the two way they happen of here say the interim government don't tell La République say they don't go get any dialogue with them until they come for an international podium. United Nations must be there. America must be there. Britain must be there, Germany must be. They don't give them conditions. Say if they will get any dialogue, it will be a dialogue on terms of separation of the two countries. La Republic don't say and say we don't hold it for canas. And you don't say and say we know the way if it Dosha. Now America they put pressure, say they must go for Swiss dialogue. Britain they put pressure, European Union they put pressure, all man they put pressure for La Republic. Say they must go for the Swiss dialogue. La Republic don't look and say you don't pass them. They don't say if they go for the Swiss dialogue because of the bad things when they don't do against Ambazonians. They don't twist the federation will be get with them. They don't manipulate the system. They don't marginalize we. They don't kill we. They don't commit a lot of genocide inside Ambazonia. They know say if they go for the international podium, we go use those things and for accuse them and we go put their big people there for prison and we go win them. So that the fear for come now for international level for discuss. They don't want to do all thing for twist them, make they try for beg what people them, make them make a may just solve. So where we beg, we'll be sorry, make they just cover them. But we don't say a lie. We not go allow that nonsense may repeat itself again. Listen, if they don't deceive what Papa and Mommy them for the past, they not go deceive we. We not go succumb for any plan for La Republic. We not go succumb for anything for La Republic. We must twist La Republic forcefully, wholly for canas until it come for international podium. La Republic, they must pay for all their crimes of genocide in Ambazonia. Yes, there are big people there that do that thing, they must go for prison. They must pay. For every blood where they don't share them, it's Ambazonia. Any Pekin, any mommy where they don't kill them, La Republic must pay. They don't fit do anything for try for stop you or for bribe you. We will not go change. We don't tell them say we need to get no one-in-one dialogue with La Republic. Any dialogue or anything, it must be on international podium. Where United Nations must be there, England must be there, America must be there, big countries that will be there, and then we go judge them. They go judge we, they go judge La Republic. And then we go tell and say, we want to go separate ways. Because we will not get no treaty of union with La Republic. We will not get no legal treaty of union with La Republic. So because La Republic is fear. Now, by the way, we see some of their paid activists, some of their people where they don't give them money, they can't deny say, no, we will not go for the international dialogue, for Swiss dialogue. They say, no, we will go na for weti, we will go na for national dialogue. My country people, we not say people if we go for that national dialogue, La Republic for twist and they can't bring we down, they want to give we special status. What a disgrace. I want to ask you a question. What brothers them, what sisters them, what fighters them, what mommy them, what people them, they sacrifice their life. Now say we go get national dialogue for La Republic. God forbid. God forbid. Look the pains who are people don't go through. All una ghost towns them, all the fight when around the fight. Now for say we go get national dialogue with La Republic or we go get special status. No. We want a free nation of Ambazonia. That's what we want. Of course, we don't need anything from La Republic. Now them need we. We don't need them to survive. We don't need them for live. Now them need we. So, we don't carry Nicolas Santos. He talk up and unshamingly, he express him. He talks to it. He said, when I know say Sissoko and my man and after that belong. Now, they try to create a conference where it say for that conference, Kamto go be there, Fundi go be there, Pobia go be there, Ambazonians go be there, Ayoktabe a representative they go be. It's a Cho Ayaba go be there. Now, why you separate Cho Ayaba? You separate Ayoktabe from Ambazonians then. It show we say with the Ambazonians them. We know they one. If they say they recognize and they say they get their group and Ambazonians then get their group. What you mean by Ambazonians? That means we not be Ambazonians, Nick. Mr. Castel. I don't understand the man so when you don't drink Castel, he talk a lot of foolish. But something that our Ambazonians who understand from which we talk. You know, one person talks something. Try for understand which way never talk. Some person if you talk something where then you reason the talk, you understand the ideology where for the person mind. So some of these people them they don't fit take with the fools. And the talk say the topic what they deal on now. Now the first topic say what Nicolas Santos. His real name now say Nicolas Ngu Santos and his dictator boss Ayok Tabe Sisiko. They must know what they must know. They must know say we Ambazonians are not fools. If they go address we as Ambazonians, then they address themselves as Sisiko Ayok Tabe group. That means that they indirectly want for tell we say we'll be two separate people. We'll get two separate goals. I will get two separate things that we'll fight for. We Ambazonians them will fight for independence and what desire never change. I want us to it be a shame for say these very individuals them. Yeah, the conding group. They refuse the international organized dialogue, where they call and say the Swiss talks, but they want for accept the La République sponsored dialogue. According to way to understand for way to way, Nick Santo the child for talking as well. Southern Cameroon's independence, he fight now for release Sissoko Ayok Tabe because one would hear the kind of thing. It give me an image. Let's say that one fight now for say me they release Sissoko Ayok Tabe. Oh, excuse me. I want me Sissoko Ayok Tabe and all the Ambazonian prisoners them where they there for that prison for Kondingi for Yaoundé for La République. May they come out. I want them, but now the reason that will be start fight. Now the reason that will be start fight, some people are ready to sell this revolution for the release of Sissoko Ayok Tabe. Yes. Some people are being willing for sell a revolution, for just go down for some kind of federalism with La République, some kind of agreement with La République, just for say Sissoko Ayok Tabe come out, may be free, and may the other Nara tend them and the rest will be free. Ambazonians them. We will not forget say, we'll be start fight this fight before Sissoko Ayok Tabe will go for prison. Sissoko Ayok Tabe no go form a group. He make a chairman where they call him Nicolas Castel Santos. For say make and deceive Ambazonians and say, may they just go with some kind of agreement with La République so that they go release Sissoko Ayok Tabe. That will not be the plan where we Ambazonians will start fight. Yes, our brothers them don't be die for say may they release na Sissoko Ayok Tabe. The reason we will start fight this revolution, we will start fight for the revolution. It never be fulfilled. And until it be fulfilled, we'll not go stop for fight. We'll not go with any kind of agreement with La République. Nicolas Ngu Santos, Sissoko Ayok Tabe, I want to get that one very clear. This is not the original motive of this revolution. Because before the revolution, Sissoko Ayok Tabe he no be there in prison for the first place. He no be there in prison. So for the people now for the one try now for twist war revolution just for the release for Sissoko Ayok Tabe, it be fully. It don't make sense because we will not start fight before Sissoko go for prison. So we will continue for fight even there for prison. You see, so we're not going to now stop for fight. One go into some kind of conference with La République just for fulfill the aim. Say me the release Sissoko Ayok Tabe. No. 1,000 times no. 1,000 times no. No. Now understand say Bala be arrested. You see, Bala was arrested because of the goal of the resistance, and the goal for this resistance not be changed. So no other person not gonna be arrested. Then we can't change what goal for this revolution. Now when I hear the way this guy be talk, when I think I watch the whole video, when I see and say he spend more time for this video for just the boss. When I know about a $6,000 salary. Now he like that for the talk about himself, a salary, insult others when are poor people, outside and say the one in a poor people, the one poor. Just so insolence. You know, when people don't get something again for offer for revolution, they'll start do all kinds of things for manipulate the people. Nick Santos, he call himself a chairman for Sissoko Ayok Economic Group. Okay, if we are the fight for the Ambazonian people, if we have been a true freedom fighters, we are going to ask ourselves, say, why will we start for fight? Will be the fight for this thing. The thing will be the fight for. It don't be fulfilled. No. So why will change what aim will be the fight now? Just because Sissoko Ayok Tabe there for prison. Just because we want me to release Sissoko Ayok Tabe. At the first place, they don't be supposed to put Sissoko Ayok Tabe and the Naira 10 for that prison. If it be said, by the way, there be a lot of controversy for why Sissoko Ayok Tabe there for that prison. And we don't understand, say, some of our papa them and mommy, the way they be big cut with Sissoko Ayok Tabe, they will just be rather unfortunate, so they will catch them without time for Sissoko Ayok Tabe. That one a topic for another day. But I want more focus for our topic for today. Now, I want to answer some questions. I got some few questions for ask Mr. Nick Santos. Now, excuse me, I drink my tea. Nick Santos be the can't talk the talk. He said it be endorsed by the interim government. I want to understand, say, Dr. Sako, His Excellency Dr. Sako, if we don't kick out Nick Santos because of incompetence, because of lies tellings, and because of thievery, if we don't kick it out of the interim government, because he don't get the caliber of a leader. When I hear the way they talk, person way they go drink castel, he draw, he start kind of talk say, we no care, whether na one Cameroon or na two Cameroon, we no care, may the thing just be solved. Person you can't talk. I'm saying he don't understand the core for this revolution. He don't understand the heart for this revolution. Now, why the way Dr. Sako be kicking out of your government, say this person, if you know one fight with all your heart, you not be a true freedom fighter, get out of my government. They be kicking out. Now, I get a question for you. If you say he be chairman for Sisiko own group, you know, create them. Is to be a member for that group? Now, the first question that, if yes, okay, and I get for understand what side they go. He talk for day, say he be Sisiko a man. Number two, is the Kondenge group now fighting to solve Cameroon's problem? Is the Kondenge group now fighting to solve Cameroon's problem? Now, two way talk about it. He said they want to organize a conference for solve the Cameroon's conflict. Then Ambazonia will be a topic for that conference. No, will not be start fight. That means say if they want to say this Kondenge group, they want to support this La République, their conference, so they try to make them. When they talk about Cameroon's problem, no, we'll be different. We'll be Ambazonians. And our problem, we're not going to talk with La République, just amongst La République. We'll go talk for international podium, where United Nations must be there. America must be there. Big powers there must be there. So that La République no go fit make mago. Yes. Number two question I don't ask. Number three question I say, who the sponsor this their conference? Now who the sponsor? Now that Nick Santos is $6,000 where he claims they earn them every month. Now you want to sponsor the conference. Or now Sisiko money where either for prison. You don't tip him. We hear Sisiko don't go take 1 million from all the other fellow prison inmates them. Say 1 million release. What's gonna in fact I don't want to talk on that today. Who the sponsor this program, this conference? Now who the sponsor? We know say na La République agenda. Yes, because we see and say La République be sponsor national dialogue, it become a failure. Because La République no one go for the Swiss talk. If they try to form another kind of talk so that it go dodge the Swiss talk. You understand? May they tell we who the sponsor are. Number four question I will ask the people them. Now so is the Kondenge group now more concerned about La République's problem than the original problem of independence? That means they be more concerned now about the problems for inside La République because they talk about they want to discuss about the Cameroon's problem. Cameroon's, when I hear that language, Cameroon's problem. You see, that means they be more concerned. They are Kondenge group. It be more concerned so that they care about La République, their problem. They want to discuss her because I know if we claim so will be a different nation, and Sisiko Ayoktabe, he claims that it be a president for a different nation. Then why he will be so concerned about for the solve Cameroon's problem? In a talk again about Ambazonia, his chairman, Nick Santos, they can't talk for Ambazonia and say they want to make a conference for talk about Cameroon's problem. He said whether na one Cameroon no, they don't care. What do you mean? And in the territory Sisiko na real man. Whenever hear Sisiko can't distance himself from this man. Whenever hear Yerima can't distance himself from this man. For all the talk where the man talk, in the show we saw it, they get a secret agenda. For do it for derail the Ambazonian struggle. Ambazonians will not be fools. When they talk, more understand which way they never talk. More continue. More yeah. My number 5 question I say, how is the participation of La République opposition parties in the conference going to bring Ambazonia independence? So if we go meet on a SDF camp, Camto camp, Pobia camp, we go sit down for La République, so one discuss with it. No. They not go bring down one revolution. We were brothers them, we were sisters them, we were papa them, we were mommy them. People they don't die for this revolution. They not go bring them down. Only for say, me it can't stop because they want to wait, they want Sisiko Ayo come out for prison. No. A true freedom fighter, he not care for die for a people. But me the two of the people that they fight for may be fulfilled. Yes, my brothers and my sisters them for ground zero, my soldiers, when they fight, when they give when life because when I know it, when they fight for. If some people they feel say they go and sell our revolution only because they want their freedom, we say no to that nonsense. We will not submit ourselves to that. The reasons for which we are fighting, we know the reasons for which we are fighting. La République cannot thwart anything. La République cannot twist anything. La République cannot change any narrative. Let them go ahead and organize their conferences with Sisiko Ayoktabe. We have nothing to do with that. We have nothing to do with that. More just get them clearly. So, I want to get that thing very clear. Now, the first point that I said, after all the international community, then they don't talk about the Swiss dialogue. Would you see? I say these people they want to domesticate our revolution. They want to bring the revolution that may be like a domestic problem. They say we want to talk about Cameroon's problem. What a mess, brothers and sisters. Nicolas Castel, Nicolas Ngu Santos. People want to know the name. I put it again for screen. Sorry, I put it for screen. Wanna see?
I will do it. Just think about the fact that I am working with these people, and tomorrow you hear Ayoktabe Seseko and the others have been released.
Una hear? It's a more just think about the fact say if you work with these people, then tomorrow we go here say Ayoktabe Seseko and the others they don't be released. Indirectly, if the travel tell you say more just think for the fact say you go work with La Republic, then tomorrow Seseko Ayoktabe he go be released. Oh, it go be a wonderful thing. Ambazonia say we not be start fighting na same they release Seseko Ayoktabe. Na lie. The revolution we don't start before Seseko Ayoktabe Bwango for prison. So Nicholas, Mr. Nick, no try for bring down the revolution for that level. Say may they go release Seseko Ayoktabe. So take that message, go back for your dictator boss for prison Ayoktabe. So we the Ambazonian people, we know will bring down our revolution just for same like public release. If you be a true freedom fighter, may stand firm, may stand in grounds. And La Republic did not begin no right for even put you for that prison. And we the people for us here will continue for fight until you will be free. And every other Ambazonian will be free. My brothers and sisters, as he says some people that they try for call now. I no go take calls them now until I finish my presentation because I want to finish with the talk. So anyway way you get call and question or what you want to write them down. Because I don't see the number down on the screen. When I don't finish talk, I will open the lines of calls. When I first start call, and then I might take out the number for screen. So now I put the note the confused for start call now. When I don't finish this talk, I fit tell on someone I start call, then when I start call. And then when I fit share my own opinion for which I talk. But now, I want to get that particular point clearly stated out so that me Ambazonian people do not be deceived. I be talking so my papa and my them. One of the problems we get for this revolution is say people they know the truth. People they see the truth, but they fear to talk the truth. Me, I be don't picking what they request Mr. Nanchop. And then they fear face. Their papa, in fact, their grandpapa, for my way if he treating me, they never born it. So, Ambazonia said, their grandpapa for my way go spoil our revolution. Their grandpapa for my way go spoil our revolution. They never born it. They never born it, grandpapa. You see, so not to talk say they don't born it, papa, then they don't born the man. So do our revolution. It don't on course. More than not be shaking, Papa and Mommy then. Yes, we for diaspora would take strong diplomatic move. His Excellency, Dr. Sako Samuel Ikomi, and the interim government of the people, they take strong diplomatic moves for make sure that La Republic go pay and go suffer for every crime where they don't commit against our territory. We not go spread them. We not there for laugh. We're not there for change our voice. And we're not there for beg La Republic or for play with La Republic. When I see all these games with La Republic, they try to play. They try to take Langa people, give them money, make them come manipulate our revolution. People like Nicolas Ngu Santos, where they will go, they want to make some kind of meeting with La Republic. They drink Castel. When a La Republic, they produce them. Would hear the fly go for La Republic, go talk with John Gute. All that nonsense. May they do them for their own. They do them for their own weeks. They need to do them in the name of the people of Ambazonia. Siseko Ayoktabe, you and your gang, your condinging gang, with Yerima and all your followers them. If you not the fight, same way they move Siseko Ayoktabe, na good thing. But when I need to do them, say when I want to exchange the independence of Ambazonia for the release of Siseko Ayoktabe, we will just go for special status. We will not do that nonsense. We will not accept that nonsense. We will not accept any special status with La Republique du Cameroon. No. So, let that be clear. I want to get that point very clear, brothers and sisters. Number 2 point I want to talk about today for this show, I want to make it very clearly. I make it very clear, we will understand as well. I want to talk about the thieves for the revolution. Papa and mommy them, brothers and sisters them. A lot of thieves for the revolution. A lot of thievery. A lot of thievery for the revolution. Now, I don't hear people that they talk with me say, Mr. Nanchop, Papa. No, they call names for people. No, they call names. I want to tell you something. We will not fit correct bad thing. We will not call the names of the people where they do that bad thing. We don't understand. Now, I want to talk something. I will talk more on that tomorrow. Tomorrow, 5 o'clock, As I tell you now, I come with Eriko Akaba. That's my brother. I get a special program with you tomorrow. But something that I will talk more tomorrow. Yeah, I will talk more. I will elaborate on this point. I will elaborate on why we get these problems we get inside the Amazonian revolution. And I will explain them deeply. More understand why it is, who then the cause am, and why unity no go ever be for this revolution. When I tell me which family they where query no the inside. Yes. Which family they where argument no the inside that family. Argument they always be inside family because people they get different views, people that get different desires, people that get different aims. Una say, una get some pikin for family, I own, you know one good thing, you want only for live life, chop, make sure. Una get some pikin inside family, na calm pikin, na good pikin, he get plan, he want do things in an organized way, so one day he no care. So how now I'm all that kind of put in they unite and make them be in peace. It go hard. Because any man get own idea. But I will talk more on this tomorrow. One thing I want to talk about now is the thievery we did for the revolution. Thievery. Yes. And my country people then. No be news so we no say every day this activist so they call say Eric Tato and they call say Eric Toto. Now new name they don't give a poem, a Kema Patrick of Maryland. He they come every day, sing, talk, coach Ambazonian people them, coach mommy and papa them, coach woman them, even coach them go to their private part. Even me too, Mr. Nanchop. Whenever I can talk true against him and against what you could do, he go farm story, he coach me, farm talk all kinds of tea. I don't tell when I say I no go down for that level. But you know go also stop me for expose the truth for the revolution. Because I believe say there is power in the truth. Listen, Jesus talks say, Bible say when I will know the truth, and the truth go set when I free. We Ambazonians we get to know the truth about things that happen for the revolution. See, when I see a lot of this fight, confusion, problem with the revolution, now because of a lot of lies tellings. My explain for when papa and mommy them. Okay, if you go for social media now excuse me, my drink. If you go for social media, you'll get people for social media. And even for back home, Ground Zero, where they still talk today, say, now Dr. Sako thief money for my trip to Buya. Now so they still talk, they still claim, when a lie. Now total lie. Why they believe in that lie? Because Eric Tato and this Koningi group, who say with Nick Santos, they the one make people then believe that lie so that they don't go trust Dr. Sako and this interim government. They don't go trust these people so that they don't go believe what you ready put they do. Then now they go come up. They can't deceive Ambazonian them. They will go enter special status with La Republic. Now why the way every day Eric Tato the Kasingam, Dr. Sako na chief man. Eric up the other day talk Dr. Sako don't think my trip to buy money, buy a house. Now lie. Dr. Sako never buy no house. In fact, Dr. Sako prefer to go buy a house for Ambazonia. Ambazonians they won't be real. Person, and in fact, I don't want to show for another day. What I want to focus on, say I want to expose some of the lies them now from these guys them. Because they come, deceive we, manipulate we, and then try to go twist them for follow La Republic is sacred agenda. When I know why fight and hatred then for the revolution, because plenty of people they don't be brainwashed. They don't be brainwashed by this lies telling them with these activists and the talk. With Eric Tato that they talk, people that they talk, they don't deceive people them. They don't overtake and lies to they put and now their mind be blocked with this lie. They only believe the lie. Okay, imagine. I told me and some person the other day, we'll talk about my trip to Buya. We'll talk about the audits. We'll talk about the reality. He said, my brother, wait till you talk not true. I know see to you talk not true. Because if you be say true na Dr. Sako be thief money for my trip to Buya, but if he come for audit, the questioning, Sisiko Ayotabe is sexy. When I be to keep the money, when they call it Tabe Yang Brado, now I be to keep money for my trip to Buya. He deny for come, made the audit, made the ask you question. Why he be the fear? Why he be the fear? I'm saying get something for hide them. He said, true. Now I know say all that way Eric Tato they talk, and all the two people they talk na lie. He said, but now just because they don't talk for long, they always talk and say na doctors, even though they don't get proof. I said, but my brother, he don't show you any proof. He said, no, they never ever show you any proof. They just talk. I said, well, if person they talk something, he don't show you proof. Why you believe him? And at the problem down for we Ambazonians them. I start this show today. I to say waiting. We know the truth. We see the truth, but we still choose for believe the lie. Why? Because waiting. We fear for talk the truth. Say, oh, we talk the truth. People that go hate we. they go insult we, they go curse we, they go do it, they go, they go put, it be wrong. No fear for talk the truth because you fear say when you talk the truth, some people they go curse you. Me, they don't curse me all kind curse. Every time I talk about already, they curse me, they talk all kind lie against me. It no go stop me for talk the truth because wait, I dey look at the 8 million Ambazonian people them where I owe them the duty for saying they know the truth. And then look one riff rat where you don't even know itself, it just one for can curse me. So I want my Ambazonian people to know the truth. I want to see who they need thief money for the revolution. Now, report don't come for me say Eric Tato don't thief a lot of money for the revolution. And I want play on a year because when I know as I do my thing, when I want to find out, I know they go form story, I bring out reality, and then more year. The first of all, the manu chair. When I know say now, so we don't divide Ambazonia county by county. We get the manu county, and inside the manu county, we get the manu chair. I want more year way to where the manu chair. It talk about where to where Eric Tato the Jew with their money. Una year.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. For the record, my name is Willie. Yes, my name is Willie. I want to come for thank all my people from across the world, all the Ambazonia them, and I want to come for clarify the air today at December 17, 2019, and at
okay, I'm on a hola. Now, Manu County, firstly, I want to understand something. Manu County, now one of the counties, one of the 13 counties that Mr. Ambazonia, a beautiful county, beautiful people. I love Manu people there. Yes, listen, people of justice, I love them. And I will bring a special show for telling now how Manu people them, they don't distance themselves away and they distance themselves away from Sisiko, Ayoktabe, and all these thief people the way they say they come up from Manu, they don't can't zero. More than not saying all Manu put them back. No, Manu people are wonderful people. We get good people them from Manu. One of them, now this Willie, now the chairman for Manu County. When I hear to read the talk, now they want to come up from my mob. If I be talking when I was listening to Mr. Nanchop talk up. I don't tell you, so when I come for can't disprove people, I bring the truth, the reality, I bring witnesses. And then the job we can talk, make noise. I bring the truth. Make my Ambazonia put when I hear. When I hear to a man, you chair the talk and film up. Na hear.
Tuesday. Yesterday, Monday, December the 16th, 2019, we get an activist from Manu where we go online, you do fundraising. I want for let una know say Manu people them and Ambazonia them across the world. That fundraising when they be do online by Manu activists. That fundraising, you know the kind of Manu County. Me as county coordinator of Manu County, I not be aware, I not get an idea, I not authorize them in any capacity, and they not be used to a payment option. They not be used to a treasury department for collect those money. So we for Manu County, we will not get hand with that money will be collected in any way, or we'll get control for the money. So I want to clarify the air. May tomorrow or in future, may some man will stand on start say it is so on the 16th of December 2019, money will be raised online, fundraise will be online for game of Manu County. We will not be talk with anybody, make it carry out the activity, and nobody will be in contact with you for same go carry activity for carry money for game for we. So the time when I for the understanding, God bless you all. I want to say I'm Willie from Manu County. If you get any question or anything, if you want to donate for Manu County, we'll get the Treasury Department. Our own Treasury Department number, in number at 301-732-0777. Now cash up that and our Treasury Department hotline that. If you get any question, call and ask. Thank you. God bless you all. I want to say one for Manu County.
My papa, my mommy them, my brothers and my sister them. When I don't hear, now Manu County chair, now the talk. What he talk? He said, some Manu activists, every tato, you don't come for online, it do fundraiser in the name of Manu. He said them for Manu and the people where they be in charge of the Manu treasury and the county and the soldiers for Manu and everything where they happen for Manu County. They don't get an idea about that. Question number one. Now we give Eric Tato that audacity for go for public, for go to make fundraiser for Manu County. We not even talk about the people. That means say Amazonians, any kind of job we can come for social media to say one raise money for Manu people. They take the money, put it in their pocket. Really, the time we say the money we raise them, they never see them. I know that one time Eric Tato don't do them. Eric Tato go talk say they raise money for Manu County. He go take the money. People know go see where the money go. It go disappear. Oh, no wonder he can't claim for we say get money. That means that money will go for your pocket. Because if it be say he raise money for social media and he transfer the money for Manu, I see this for Manu people then. Excuse me, if some person to say he want raise money for you, you go expect say after that may transfer the money for you. And if he claim, I know say after this every time go for can cost me, but if he claims say wait at the tongue na lie, make sure we receipt for all the money the way be raised for Manu. And then make sure we high transfer the money for Manu County because now the Manu chairman is the talk say they never ever see any money will come up for Eric Tato. My brothers and my sisters them. Now the very Eric Tato they come every day can't talk say wait. Sako, Dr. Sako chop money, eat thief money. When I see a lie. But Dr. Sako no fear for go for wait for the audit. They ask the question, he answer. He bring receipt for all money we receive. Here Eric Tato no fit bring we common receipt for the money where Ambazonian people them. They raise them up. They give. He no fit show you where to do with the money. He no fit show you where the money go. He lie we people say if you collect the money for we go give for Manu. Now the people for Manu they say no, you raise money for one name, we no be send you. We never see the money. Where the money go? Where my brothers and my sisters them? Why some few picking the way that they want spoil Manu people their name for the revolution? Why would not spoil Manu people their name? My beautiful people of Manu. Why they when they left I made a spoil on their name? But I thank God because these beautiful people from Manu, they're wise. When I said they come up, they debunk this lie telling. More ask yourself, person where you can tell you say the other man active man, the other man active man, the other man active man, it not bring proof. But we get proof say it collect money. You know, this, when the suicide they go, it disappear. It lost. Now, what's man be chief man? He don't can claim for we say he collect money from Manu County. Now in this Manu chair the terrorists, they don't see the money. I know that they be sending. So every tato, where's the money go? You call people every day for social media say they be chief people. Where is the money you collected for Manu County? Where is the money? Show us the receipts for the monies you collected. Show us the receipts where you transfer the money to Manu. You collected the money for the people of Manu. Okay. Show us how you transfer them. Ambazonians, am I not asking a legitimate question? Some other no can coach me, they talk all kind of foolish. I know they fear that nonsense because I'm more than that. But I don't tell myself for this revolution, I'll be the big brother. I go bring in justice, truth. We must talk the truth and we must call all these people to accountability. They know can they use their words for manipulatory, deceive we. A lot of deception for this social media. A lot of lies telling for this social media. Eric Tato and this Manu cabal where they don't form up. They don't destroy our revolution with a lot of lies telling. Lies telling. In one more believe say Dr. Sako and the IG they chop my trip to Boya. But now this is the proof of yes, now they chop Manu people their money. In fact, ma bring una another proof. For the evil things them and the thievery for some of these guys, them, mostly Eric Tato. I want to deal with you today. When I hear the next video.
This other criminal in China who wears a cap like a herbalist, what they even call his name. This guy who wears a herbalist cap, he behaves like a traditional doctor and he lives in Asia. He came and said that why it was a diplomatic meeting because the internet is cheap. Anybody will write anything that diplomatic meeting. Which diplomatic what? No, it was not a diplomatic meeting. It was a cultic meeting. God not punish devil. So we're going to end here. That fact is clear that Ayaba disgraced us and he has no capacity to represent Ambazonia anywhere, anytime again. In fact, I use this platform based on the views and aspirations of these all these people watching to declare Ayaba a persona non grata in Ambazonia. To declare Ayaba the number one thief of this revolution. To declare Ayaba the scumbag of
Yes, Mr. Eric, I don't come back for you. You say they no contribute money for Dubai give you. You say you send the money now for Nigeria. You agree, say they contribute the money give you. Thank God you agree, say they give you the money. But you send now for Nigeria. But sorry, say the money no be sent. They'll be used now for Nigeria. I don't come back for you, Eric. Amba Philippines give you money more than $5,000. Almost $10,000, Eric. They say me buy AK-47 them. Eric can show receipt for one AK-47 way Amba Philippine be sending for you. Eric, she don't quiet and no one talk. You the dick people, they last them. I don't the dick your own the cam. You say you too know how to talk, Eric. I want to start with you because all the manu people them where they be give you money, they don't come now through me. They throw me now, I start tell you. She don't quiet say you be own picking me man lock him up. But I don't see and say you need to green lock your up because you self you thief. You write me privately, you tell me say you don't make money, you get more than 50 million, you no go ever die Richard. Eric can't tell Ambazonia them the 50 million. My own self better you talk say I carry drug, good and fine, I carry my drug and make my money. Eric, you take people their money. They give you money. Amba Philippine give you money, Eric Tato. I want to make you as you talk, say some Gary, they can't come and anyway, you don't even know me. Eric, I know you. You don't be ever know say I get brother there for Dubai now. That one I don't tell you that one. Your skin start shake. Dubai people give you money. Eric, bring the money. Ambazonia on a year. Amba Philippine, when I get Ambazonia, they sorted for Philippine. Where they did for Philippine, when I'm manu picking the way they did for Philippine. They give money. Eric, call the people there from Philippine where they can't talk, say, they never ever give you money. They give you money for Philippine, say, may you buy AK-47 them. You not ever buy one. But you call people their name, say Willie Native, Mr. Sako Native, this and that. Man, you picking that you respect Willie very big time. Man, I tell you because he be so transparent. The one way they be give again where they make offering for America. Eric, you the too thief. Eric, you thief too much. Would even feel saying that La Republic, you money, La Republic, now people their money because many people don't they speak up. Bring receipt for the money where they be give for Dubai, where you say you send them for Nigeria. I don't screenshot the way to where you write them. I go give them for other activism. May they read way to where you talk, say you be send the money now for Nigeria. They be asking me to send the money for Nigeria. Why you give for send money on Nigeria? Where you be being a general trade, they give for send the money on Nigeria. Thief man like you where you need to agreement people the rest. Now let thief man the vex when they TV. I see not that way you agree leave Mr. Sako in him. Because say you yourself, you are a thief. And all the Bayangi people that support you, you are a thief. I want me the whole Bayangi, they know so you be thief man, Eric. You be thief man. You walk now for when the man call your name, you can't stand for Facebook. You be keep call the person in name. Bring money for Amba Philippine. Amba Philippine give money for AK-47, Eric Tato. Bring one receipt where we buy AK-47 for Philippine, made in Siam. Where the short say Amba Philippine gam. I hope say some people will not say Ambazonia they for Philippines where they be join their hard-earned money. They gam for this same devil of Eric. Eric no ever gam. You say you clean. You clean for outside. Bring your records. Bring your record, Eric Tato. Bring your records. My trip to the list they run the commode. People they be give money them. They run the commode. Eric can't stand there. Ambazonia people them play where you keep that money. Thief man like you.
Okay. My papa and my mommy them. Wait till I talk come again. When I don't hear her. Now, this person don't raise strong allegations and for your way. I want me all will take her, will reason her. They raise money for Dubai, they give Eric. Say me buy AK, money disappear. Ambazonians for Philippines, they raise money, they give Eric Tato, money disappear. They say for Chicago, they raise money, they give Eric Tato, money disappear. Manu chair don't can tell we say Eric Tato don't go on and don't go collect money in the name of Manu for Ambazonians, money disappear. So what's that all the money they go? Ambazonians, make Eric Tato can show you receipt for all the money, and how you receive the money, and how you give the money to the people. The woman asked him, look at I know you are seeing now for Facebook some people that they curse, that they insult. More being ambassador, more learn for use our brains and ask the right question. If Eric Tato collect money for we say one go buy AKs, okay, make sure with the AKs, make sure with the receipt. Now people they ask a legitimate question. If we collect money for we say now for Manu people, make sure we how he transfer the money for Manu, because the Manu put the digital say they never see money. Every time say he collect the money for them, so the money don't go, it don't disappear. Now people them, and also some people them they dull for that way. They don't go one when you want to because they like Eric na their person, and they like when they can't coach people, them coach people and they talk foolish. They like that kind of thing. No, some people them they rotten. They rotten for that level way. They like to relate with rotten people. Thief people they like to relate with thief people. You understand? So when everything talk about social media, they insult people, they talk foolish, they insult, they talk rotten, talk them, they will cheer you up, they're glad for you. Because maybe now they are tribes, man. When I don't forget, say every time they try for do it, push Sisiko Ayoktabe ahead for pull down Dr. Sako. So that way they will go pull we down, they will go make this secret arrangement with La Republic, then they will go give you special status. Then tomorrow they will call we say special status, they will call we say Anglo fool. Now so they know they call we all these years. Now the very irritated they make a more believe in it, tell people the life of social media say Dr. Sako took my trip to Buya money just because he want discredit Dr. Sako. He want to see the name for Dr. Sako and the interim government. Now, when I ask, I said, now who be the keep that money for my trip to Buya? Now Tabenya, why Tabenya never can give we account for how the money work out? If Tabenya, now don't forget Tabenya na Eric Tato, he countryman, and Sisiko Ayok, he countryman. When they don't go form their own group, they can say Kondingi Kaba, Kondingi group. We don't hear their chairman for that Kondingi group. They don't tell you for yesterday. Say Ambazonians, they get the day and they get their own groups. Indirectly, make a move understand, say Ambazonians the day, and then them for this Kondingi group the day. Are two different groups, according to you. They distance themselves away from Ambazonians and from our cry for independence because they get a secret agenda. Now, they want to follow this La Republique. A special conference where they want to make them now. We hear commander for them up, country people. When I hear them, I play the audio. When I see them, na Nick Santos. He talk of here. He talk when I know say ABCC Kwema. He talk no be me a former. I play the video for here when I don't see him. For now, when I just join late, I want to go play this video again after this because I don't just show a lot of videos them and audios them for one come for here. So for those who already just join now for Facebook, I want to click on the share button. Click on the share button because we want to disprove these people for this revolution. If we not disprove them, they go manipulate and spoil our revolution. My brothers and sisters, them, my papa and mama, them. Who's the money for Dubai where they give Eric? Who's the money for Philippines? Who's the money for Chicago? Who's the money for Willie? And when I don't know, the one and only the few ones when they don't come up. What about the ones where they never come up? So how many people then they deceive we for do our revolution? We see Congo success. Now so he be deceive Ambazonians them. Would he give money? He say one buy AK for gun one. He want buy AK. Some time as we stop say would they give money? We know the see AK. We say money they go. It's a cautionary. It is cautionary Ambazonians. This will be foolish people, will be dull people. Before one know, he don't go join La Republique. He don't start take what fighters them. He go give for La Republique. Now who be in Congo failure? Where the call say Congo success. Now part of that Kondingi cabal. Now that person where he be push and make they put Ayoktabe for power. Because he be the thing say when they put Ayoktabe for power, Ayoktabe can be president for Ambazonia. We don't get our country. They go put the BB minister. They go put the BB this, BB this. That time they go receive money from government. But I thank God for this revolution. Say God no allow us say we just go enter Boya for the first year because we can't be led by these gangs of thieves. Gangs of thieves. Where they want to promote tribalism, they want to promote their cabal for deceive the Ambazonian people, use them, make their money with the same. Now when they don't say and say, Dr. Sako don't come in, he don't kick them out because he said they will be chopped from the revolution. They will deceive the Ambazonian people. Dr. Sako kick them out. They take that vex. They go now, go meet to their brother, where we see the work for the interim government. They go deceive you, they chop money for my trip to Buya. They can't hang enough for Dr. Sako head. I don't hear plenty of these people. I don't talk with them. They tell me, say, yes, we no say no na Dr. Sakocho my trip to Buya money. We no say na Tabenyang do am in Sisiko with this Manu Cabal where Eric to them. Now other way they can't sing them every day. So that more be listening to Dr. Sako. But now Dr. Sako be the leader. Now he be the president. He be no say Tabenyang native man. Why he be left Tabenyang for day? No. We no be no say Tabenyang native man until Tabenyang be thief one money for my trip to Buya. It's enough. We can't give you accountability. Ambazonians say more na reason. If person now when I go for meeting house, person now when a financial secretary, when I gather money for meeting house, when I give, when I trust you, when I not see the person a good person, when I don't know. By the way, no na Dr. Sako be make Tabenyang financial secretary. Na Ayoktabe. Why Ayoktabe be make it? Because he's a countryman and because he's a complice for thief. If you know say na person that way, he na the film mago the money, the person go cover you. Yes, but Dr. Sako no be no. When I not forget say Dr. Sako be then away acting president for under Sisiko issue. And if you just come in, can kick all man. We will get a cabinet where he can meet up on. And if you come in, he just kick all man. But as time be go, even if you say people like Nick Santos, who don't see now they can't talk, who don't see now drunken man, where he work with La Republique, tell Dr. Sako say the man they so he do bad. Dr. Sako kick it out. He start kicking people out. People Milton Takam, where they be the go thief money for Ambazonians. People in Milan, where they be thief money for Ambazonians, will be the pay money for SCBC. Will they be listening to Ambazonian TV station, where be then at their private money, if they go for their pocket. Ambazonians they pay for television station. When not them, when they be Ambazonian and they get up. Imagine, then they put their money for their pocket. So wait till be their own support for the revolution. No, they will use the revolution for make their money. So when Dr. Sakobi see all these things, he kick them out. We can't open up this ABC TV. We want to watch you now for ABC TV. We can't open up. We say, do want to be in Ambazonian in the television. No man no go earn money. Me, I the be for ABC TV. I know the earn $1. I know the earn nothing. All work what I do are free. And I do it for my heart. And I do it because I'm my own way for fight for the revolution. Now my own way for contribute. Because when I there for ground zero, when I carry AK, when I carry gun. Yes, I know they there for carry gun, but I feel make this thing. I can't for TV, I can't give you the information, we inform the world, we fight diplomatically so that we all will win. Now so we get for fight. I be talking the other day from my program, you must ask yourself this question, what can I do in this revolution? No for your arms, shit off for back. If you not feel give money, you feel pray. If you feel give money, give money. If you feel carry a gun, carry a gun. If you been a journalist, be journalist. Any true you want do for the revolution, look here, on to if you do it. For promote our cause. Yes, my country people them. I want to understand sweaty. If they cannot truth, they will not talk out. Because of the fear for call names. Some people say, you can't call Ayoktabe name. Ayoktabe there for prison. Where you know go sorry. How go sorry man wait there for prison? Where you know the sorry itself? You know the story how they kill our people. You know the story how our people they die. Our mommy they die. They born picking them from Gabu. In the thing na sweaty. More go for special status so that like public they go do some and they release it. No. A true freedom fighter go fight for your people, even if it costs your life. Yes, say our brother they for ground zero, they did fight, even though they did die, they did still fight. Now true freedom fighters and that. I want to get that particular topic may be clear, may be understood, so that people they know can deceive we, just the talk, make we more believe things the way you know correct for the deceive we. Now, the next topic I want to talk today again. With a topic number 3 for the revolution, my country people them. The next topic, now this topic look say be very important way. I beg. I know if you be say any man don't miss anything for this show today. When I don't miss this part. Yes. When I want to watch you for Facebook, I beg when I click on the share button because now I come for the heart for this my presentation for today. I come for the key part for this my presentation today. When I want to join me for social media for Facebook, I beg when I click on the share button. When I click on the share button, I beg. Because now, if you follow me for Facebook where you never share, I beg you in the name of God. Share now because this particular thing I want to talk about, it be so important for all we Africans and get for Yeram, Ambazonians and get for Yeram, people that get for Yeram. Yes. I want to expose something. Number 2 topic na I to say exposing France and La République's plan against Ambazonians with COVID-19. Now, my country people them. Now, excuse me, I change my eyeglass because I don't bad. Now, so I want to release when something away. When I was shocked, I beg when I click on the share button because this particular one must go far. This particular topic must go far. Everybody must hear it. La République and France, their plan. Where they do inside La République. Now, country people, I want to play on a series of videos. I'm going to follow them carefully. I'm going to see because when I start talking about them, when I want to talk about them, I need to talk now bab. I bring in facts. I bring in I do facts finding. Then I bring in my report. Now I'm going to show you something, country people. When I see this video, I'm playing. I'm going to see what happen for the video. And I go interpret them. Now for some of you when I know French, when I listen fine because I will need French interpretation skills now. When I listen.
Est-ce qu'on ne devrait pas faire cette étude en Afrique où il n'y a pas de masque, pas de traitement, pas de réanimation, un peu comme c'est fait d'ailleurs pour certaines études en SIDA, où chez les prostituées on essaye des choses parce qu'on sait elles sont hautement exposées et elles ne se protègent pas. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez?
Alors vous avez raison, et d'ailleurs on est en train de réfléchir en parallèle à une étude en Afrique justement pour faire ce même type d'approche avec le BCG à placebo. Je pense qu'il y a un appel d'offres qui est sorti, il va sortir, et je pense qu'on va en effet sérieusement réfléchir à ça aussi. Ça n'empêche pas qu'en parallèle, on puisse réfléchir à l'étude aussi en Europe et en Australie.
Merci.
Ok. My people for Ambazonia. This video I play am na for French. And also we don't ban French inside Ambazonia. But at least I get some of una way una still be very good for speak that French language. I want confess for una sorry. For all my papers they were registered for ordinary levels for Ambazonia. That way be still GC. By the way, I ran my own GC now for Form 4. And I pass. I ran once for Form 4. I pass. The only subject I no pass na French. The language never ever like me. I never ever like me the language. So I be watch the video. I take dictionary. I call some of my friends the way they know big grammar for French, where they talk better French. Make they translate them. Now I go play the video again. But before I play them, I want to explain for one what it happen for here. For some of you now wanna be the Dutch French classes like me. I explain for one what it happen for here. Now this video now an interview where it take place for some television station for Paris. Yes, this television station for France, Paris, where they call and say Channel LCI. Television Channel LCI. Now the television station in name that. Now they do an interview. Now for this interview, when I see two doctors them. Now two French doctor and that. One man doctor them. Their names are now one of the doctor, in name now Jean-Paul Mirard. Jean-Paul Mirard. The other doctor, in name now Camille Locht. Camille Locht. Okay. Why did he do this interview? When I hear to put the talk, I'm a translator. They suggest say, may they go, you know, say because of this coronavirus, this COVID-19, wait, they now for the whole world. We don't say this sickness make the whole world fear. Even we for Germany, we they down. We for America, we they down. The one the whole world fear. Italy, people they die. Now we don't see a situation where some two France doctors, they don't come Shidon. They do for television, they give the interview. You know what they suggest? They said, they suggest me they go, because they don't, I mean, doctors around the world, they don't try for work for vaccines, they don't try for work for medicine, for counteract this virus. But they never succeed. Now, when I know one thing about medicine, whenever they develop a new medicine, they must test them. They must test them for be sure that the medicine they work. But now, because they never be sure say the medicine they work, they don't feel release and make the start give people. They must test them with some human beings, them, with some people. Then most of the times they test them with apes, animals, rats, with some other animals. They get a similar immune system like we humans, most especially apes and a monkey. They will test them because monkey get a similar immune system like we human, a similar. When they test them, when you walk, the next level of test now humans them. Sometimes then they will take women's away, they will give up. They say, okay, why may they use people for test them? But because of the urgency right now, and then if I forget a quick medicine for this coronavirus, because a lot of panic there, when I see the evilness of France, the wickedness of France, they don't develop some vaccine where it never be sure if you work, where it shows that this vaccine, if you get a lot of negative effect, if you get a lot of repercussions, if you get a lot of side effects, if it even lead to the death of many people. By the way, with the year Romans, say this coronavirus, na man-made virus, When I say, when I don't forget saying that so they can try some medicine that time for Legnos, it can kill our people for Legnos. And I can tell now the plan where La République and France they do for against our people. I will explain them because after I don't see the video, I interpret the video. I will play them again one more time for people that understand French, may they see them. Now, we see two journalists, doctors, we they interview them. They want to say, may they go test this vaccine where they make now. Even though they're not sure say the vaccine will work fine, because the vaccine will get a lot of side effects if it kill people. So may they better go test that for Africa. And yeah, a reason. It's because the people of Africa, they don't get mask, they don't get treatment, and they don't get intensive care. That's why they talk for that video. I go play a game on a year. That's why they talk for here. It's because the people of Africa, they don't get mask, they don't get treatment, and they don't get intensive care. He propose, say, the idea for testing for this vaccine. He propose for the other doctor. Now, more understand who be the doctors. The first doctor who would hear the talk for them, who is Jean-Paul Mirard. Now head for some hospital, for some department for some hospital for Paris. The other one where they call say Camille Loche, now a research director for French National Institute. When I feel write them down, if you be the lie, when I feel go Google them, I don't tell you say I give una facts. I make sure say I follow up for what I want come tell una. They call say Camille Loche, Camille C-A-M-I-L-L-E Loche L-O-C-H-T. He been na director for French National Institute of Health and Medical Research. They can say INSEM for Paris. When I see that the big doctor in this for Paris, for France, they suggest say this vaccine where they don't make them, may they go test them for Africa. If they talk openly, may they go test them for Africans. They don't care about them. Now, yesterday I began to say La République don't announce for Radio for Bamenda. Radio Bamenda, so see. They want to choose some vaccine for people there for Bamenda and for the villages around Bamenda against coronavirus. Ma show you something. If it be say French people, not be wish people, white man not be wish man, they will develop coronavirus vaccine. Ma show you statistics for this coronavirus. Ma put some statistics for screen. When I see the statistics. When I see the statistics. For inside Italy, we get 11,591 people where they don't die. For China, we get 3,314 plus. It increased because the one in our statistics maybe for yesterday, but the number don't actually change today, don't actually increase. For Spain, we get 7,716. For USA, we get 2,088. For Africa, we get only 23 people where they don't die. Only 23. Now, if we now look at, we now go understand say Europe, Asia, America, now the most infected areas. As a matter of fact, right now inside France, people that they fear, a lot of French people that be infected by this virus. So, if these French doctors and they claim say they get a vaccine, why they not go use this vaccine for their own people them? Why the white man them? They not go use this vaccine for their own Europeans them, for their own people them for Europe. Look at the die. The one going for Africa, we're gonna only 23 die people them for Africa as of now, counting. People them for Africa, they don't get the virus plenty. Why the one going for Africa? If you be say they get a vaccine, will be good. Why the one going for Africa? We thank God for media because that they interview this doctor them. This doctor they say no me they go do one for Africa because African for them their life no matter. And they just paraphrase now. I'm paraphrasing. Now they want to do this because of it. I don't find out today. As I be find out, no me as I be do my finding. As I be do facts finding. I discover and say this French government don't go as far as for look for desperate governments them like La République. La République now one of those countries where they be so desperate at the moment. One, because they be bankrupt. This Amazonian War of Independence, it don't bankrupt La République. It don't drain La République. So La République now be willing for get money. Then they look every means for get money. Then they look every means for get money. So France, don't do it. France, they take advantage of that. They're not going to meet La République government. They tell them, say, listen, we'll give you some more money. We'll get this vaccine. One can test them. When I hear as that doctor, they talk them, I go play them again. One test the vaccine. When I give you place where we go test them. Now they can't talk, say, oh, we'll get Amazonian people them. By the way, we don't like them. Now dogs them. Now rats them. With the same army, they go kill them. So now what should they do? They don't can announce and say they want come, they get some vaccine, they want can spray that vaccine. No, La République they do this now because they like we. They do it because they don't go get money for France people, for white man them. They want can test this vaccine for we African people. Because if they can't trade this thing, if you not work fine, you go kill now we. Now, even for inside our country, when I look at say for La République, go for La République. Plenty sick people, they did not for La République. Why they not go trade the vaccine for Douala? Why they not go trade for Yaoundé? The one country now inside Amazonia. When I say so La République and France, France they give La République money. Say we get vaccine, one can test them. You go take money, give me place we go test them. La République say yes, of course we get one guinea pig them. Now Amazonia them. When I can't go do them, now why they announced them 2 days ago for radio for Bamenda. So they get a vaccine where they one can test them. No, they said they want to vaccinate the people. They want to try for air with plane. When I be say a military plane, they can't land for Bamenda. All that thing them. Now France, they do all that thing them. Yes, on a year as a journalist don't talk. In fact, people that hear French, ma play am game on a year. Mona take on a ear and fine. How the journalists and the talker? They talk for France.
Est-ce qu'on ne devrait pas faire cette étude en Afrique où il n'y a pas de masque, pas de traitement, pas de réanimation, un peu comme c'est fait d'ailleurs pour certaines études en sida, où chez les prostituées on essaye des choses parce qu'on sait elles sont hautement exposées et elles ne se protègent pas. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez?
Alors vous avez raison, et d'ailleurs on est en train de réfléchir en parallèle à une étude en Afrique justement pour faire ce même type d'approche avec le BCG, un placebo. Je pense qu'il y a un appel d'offres qui est sorti, il va sortir, et je pense qu'on va en effet sérieusement réfléchir à ça aussi. Ça n'empêche pas qu'en parallèle on puisse réfléchir à une étude aussi en Europe et en Australie.
Merci.
Okay, when I don't hear. These two doctors them, ma put their face for screen more than this. Now the two doctors in this, they don't get shame. I want to see people that they suffer for France. When I see white man that they suffer for, when I see patients and then this, if they get a vaccine, why they not go use their vaccine for their own people? When I see them, then this, I put that two criminals there. When I see them again, that two criminals there. Now the two doctors in this, Jean-Paul Mira, and that. Now the two in this. Well, they claim say, may they go do a test for the vaccine now for Amazonia. Yes, they claim say, may they go do a test for the vaccine now for Amazonia. So, God don't punish them. So they doctor them. They talk say, yes, they don't work on it and they don't communicate with some African governments. Now, they talk, they don't communicate with some African governments. For see how they will go test this their vaccine where they get them for Africa. And then Ambazonians, it not be a surprise. Say, few days after La Repubblica announced authority, they get a vaccine where they want to spray for Bamenda. When I see that connection, La République don't always be a slave for France. France go make medicine. They look and say that the fear for testing for their people because if you be the vaccine, a good vaccine, when I look their people, they look at the sleep, they die. Look at the sleep. See ya. Why they not go test them for these sick people? They want go test them for people where they not get virus. Why they want go test them for Ambazonian people? The one the show is so it. La République they work with France for use for people them like guinea pig, like their test. You know, in those days, for when I do science, you know, in those days who will do science. If I do S1 or S2, first we do S1 or S2, right? In those days we'll be there for school, we'll be do operation. We'll go for laboratory. We'll always catch frogs or guinea pigs them. We'll go operate them. Some of when I do those things them, we'll operate them. We'll do tests. We'll operate the guinea pig. Look at do this, identify some parts them. Operate the frogs, all those things them. Then they will record and say that test animals will use them. That's what they put see we test animals. La République, they need the shame for go down to that level. For say they will take money for France. For say make France they can test their antivirus for we. We will not get coronavirus. My papa and my mommy them for Amazonia. They want to give an emergency warning. We don't say this thing for this coronavirus, it be serious. We not get for protect ourselves. We not get for be inside house. We not get for make sure say we don't say more lock down. Our president, His Excellency Dr. Sako, he don't say make they lock down the boundaries for Amazonia, the borders for Amazonia. More not allow any of such people may they come into Amazonia because when they come in, when I go see them go come for can't do this nonsense. And then they start harming our people. Before I see, so until the news don't happen for our people. So new sickness don't come for our people. Now, on that time, I ask an authority. Why? Now, Africa, be the people their own grave, where they always go test these things. This thing don't create a lot of noise for social media. DJ Drogba, he don't write. Even Etofis, I see here, his skin shake. It don't go right. Plenty of them, they write. Now for France, problem don't be. I get a lot of audios anyway. I know because of time, I know if you play all. Problem don't be. They said, no, if you allow kind of nonsense may take place for Africa. As a matter of fact, I play some video for now shortly. Mona say, they're there for meeting, a meeting of doctors. When I hear they argue. So they say, no, they don't if you allow them, they go do the kind of thing for the people of Africa. Some doctors, they say, why? That part of Africa, they don't care. We will go test HIV with them. They said they will go test HIV with them. When I get for be careful, all these people they say one can give a vaccine. Papa, mommy them. If the interim government of Ambazonia and the Health and Social Service Department of Ambazonia never give una information through Secretary Chris and through una county heads them about any vaccine, una not allow any person make can say one can vaccinate una picking them. No, because we don't see say all these 2 women they don't do them now they can't choose picking them vaccine them. Now test with someone that even give a picking them sickness, so one they go make a picking and no go feel born. You see, I play a video when I hear how they argue. The one I doctor them for France, for Paris, they argue among themselves. Some doctor they say no, we don't fit do that kind of thing. So they say we must do them, we must do them. We don't do them in the past. Why we go stop for doing now? When I hear them, when I take una ear, when I chop Christmas.
Mathieu, on n'est pas en train de dire, on n'est pas en train de dire testons quelque chose. Le seul risque qu'il y a, c'est où ça marche ou ça marche pas.
Mais pourquoi vous voulez tester sur l'Afrique?
Bah oui. Je suis d'accord. Je veux bien le tester moi-même. Mais bien sûr, je suis d'accord pour le test chez nous. Moi, je trouve que c'est très très long la recherche. On prend des tests interminables. Il y a une urgence. Testons les tests.
Mais pourquoi ils vont le tester en Afrique?
Non, ça donne vraiment l'impression qu'il y aurait des peuples qui méritent moins de protection que d'autres. Qui dit test dit risque. Il y a toujours des risques dans un test, notamment des vaccins. C'est pas anodin. Et ça veut dire qu'on soumet à des risques une population parce que, soi-disant, elle a moins de moyens pour se protéger. Moi, je trouve ça totalement immonde qu'on teste les choses. Oui, mais pas parce qu'on estime éventuellement qu'une population mérite moins d'attention qu'une autre.
Il n'y a pas de risque, il n'y a pas de risque, c'est juste le risque d'être...
Va te faire foutre, toi. Qu'est-ce que t'en sais, toi?
Jérôme Martic, il y a des risques.
Et oui, il y a toujours des risques, bien évidemment.
Bien sûr.
Mais là, dans le raisonnement, c'est quand même testons chez eux, et si les résultats sont positifs, on les prendra chez nous.
C'est ça.
Donc si on teste à l'extérieur, on teste les risques à l'extérieur, et puis on prend le bénéfice chez nous. Donc deux choses au rien.
Toi, tu la fermes. Raciste, va.
On va faire avec l'autorisation, on ne peut pas prendre des gens pour des cobayes, je suis désolé.
Bah oui.
On leur a dit déjà.
Bah oui, c'est ça. C'est pas... Non mais je suis désolé les gars, non mais arrêtez, on peut pas dire ça. Regardez sur Twitter, je vous dis, il y a plein de gens qui disent je comprends bien l'Afrique, c'est continent cobaye, vous êtes des gros bouffons LCI, ce qui m'énerve plus que tout c'est son sourire narquois, nanana. Bon voilà, c'est tenir ce genre de propos et monstrueux.
Oui, c'est très monstrueux, mais je me suis un tout petit peu documenté aujourd'hui, j'ai été regardé sur un site qui s'appelle Jeune Afrique, c'est un site africain. Et il y a 24 pays africains qui sont déjà déclarés volontaires pour faire des tests. 24 pays en Afrique. Ils sont volontaires.
C'est pas nous qui avons choisi, c'est nos dirigeants qui ont choisi pour nous.
Non, mais ils acceptent pourquoi? Parce qu'ils sont au pied du mur, on n'a pas d'adhésion. Si on leur proposait de faire un soutien, à ce moment-là, ils refuseraient. L'épicentre de désormais l'épidémie, elle est européenne. Nous sommes le vecteur de la maladie. Au lieu de tester chez nous, on va se dire, bah tiens, on va tester chez les Africains, puisque demain, vous savez comment ça va se passer en Afrique. Vous pensez que vous allez avoir les mêmes protocoles ici? Vous pensez qu'on va expliquer aux gens les tenants, les aboutissants de toutes ces études? On va leur dire,
franchement.
il y a un vaccin miracle, très certainement que ça va te sauver. Les gens vont dire, oui, très bien, j'ai peur, le coronavirus va te tuer, peut-être qu'ils seront même pas malades, qu'on va leur mettre le BCG, si ça va les aider, tant mieux, mais on n'en sait strictement rien. Donc c'est vraiment dégueulasse de tester ça en Afrique alors que nous sommes le vecteur de la maladie. Et ce qu'il oublie de dire, c'est que ce test sur le BCG, il va être aussi réalisé en Europe. En Europe.
Stop and for this. What a shame. When I say they argue. So one of them, wherefore now wanna be good in French, I not be good in French. When I understand them. For comment section, when I feel the right way to understand. People that watch for Facebook. But when I see them for this, how they argue, they fight, they talk. So I want to say 24 African countries there, they don't accept me, they can't do the test for them. My ask you a question. We now are there for Africa. Which time when I don't go sign some people when I accept say, may why man can't do test sickness for una. Now they are president there. Una see thief. They are you see wicked governments there. Oh, Ambazonia. You see I cry for Ambazonia. When I see the kind of thing that happen for our leadership, where I see some of them, they want maintain that dictatorship. Oh, they run away from La Republic because of dictatorship. Would they come for make our own country? Would they still see that trait of dictatorship one comes to Ambazonia? When I hear, so when they confirm say 24 countries for Africa, That 24 countries they're talking about that they are colonial slaves there. That French-speaking countries of Africa. Now country the way they know say they don't subject the people them under them. Just they go tell us, okay, we're giving us some money, we're giving us small cash. So when just allow more come. So the president there, because Nazi people, they're happy, they take the small money, they share among their ministers, they fine. If sickness day, they fly go for one man country for hospital. For their country, they don't get better hospital. Now then they go sign that kind of contract. Say me they can't test mixing them with their people. They don't even get love for their people. They don't get respect for the lives of their people. Now that kind of shit whole country like La République du Cameroon, where president and ministers them, they'll go sign decree with the kind of shit whole white man them, they see white man them, where they don't get respect for human life. When I hear that woman said the talk about, I say, well, no test them for ourselves. Well, no need to test them for ourselves. When they go test them for African people, when I deceive their president where they don't get the people at heart, take money, give them, then when I go test them for the people. So that if you want kill, you kill the people. My brothers and my sisters them. My papa and my mommy them. I want to know something. We Ambazonians will get for be so brutal. See, now time this for we for all Ambazonians them. If you nobody support the struggle, if you nobody contribute money for this struggle, start doing now because we get for make sure so we buy bombs them, we buy correct popcorns them and granules them, so that if this kind of people they can't do this nonsense for kill people, we'll wipe them off. Time no day again for we for the allow white man for the use we like graveyard, for the use we like guinea pig, for the use we like their field of experiment. If we not see any white man where they can't say one can't do anything, we not shoot them. Now me I talk, we not kill them. They will not leave their countries and then take medicines them. They come for can infiltrate and kill our people because they look say what life they no matter. Listen, when I hear as the debater. The teachers will be animals or be waiting. What do they take us for? Are we animals? That they will take their vaccines and their medicines, they will just go and deceive our corrupt leaders and presidents and so-called as they call them, give them money, then take these medicines to come and infiltrate the people and kill the people. We are not your slaves. We are not your test grounds. Listen to me. I may be very clear. I made this go on record. Me, Mr. Nanchop, I talk and say, for the past, they don't do this nonsense. Now, so they can't do it for Legnos. So today, they turn that story for Legnos. Turn that story, but we know the truth. We're not going to allow this nonsense. It's Ambazonia. My brothers and my sisters, we get for support our people. Buy popcorn them for our brothers. Give them correct machine. Give them correct apparels. Correct you they need them. Because if they don't get this kind of nonsense, people don't call their motor them. They easily enter. But if they get their weapons and which they need them, listen. When they kind of nonsense people, even the public are going if they go take money for like public. They say they want come. Why is the city they are playing them? We not put them down. Put it down. Put it down. Now me I talk them. Put it down. They will not come and kill our people. Spray chemicals on our people. Use chemical weapons on our people in the name of vaccine. We will not allow that nonsense. We will not allow the people of the former British Southern Cameroons, Ambazonians, to be used as test fields for these fake vaccines. So-called COVID-19 vaccine. Let them go and use it in their countries. If they have the vaccines, they should use it in their countries. They should not come and use it on our people. We say no to it. We detest it. We say no to it. We don't accept their rules. Now, we heard the doctor saying, some of the governments, one thing they need to understand is, these so-called governments, they don't represent the people. La République government is not speaking for Ambazonia. And if they are talking about the government, they are surely not talking about the interim government of the Ambazonian people led by His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako Ikomi. They are not talking about this government. So our interim government under His Excellency Dr. Samuel Sako Ikomi, Dr. Sweti, we want to be for house, we want to protect ourselves, and with the gift, we want to give them a special order for all my brothers. If you see any helicopter, any plane, you want to fly over on a territory, say they want to spray anything, we want to put them down. Yes, and I call all of we for diaspora, even the one that for Ganzoro, we want to support our boys, they made a gateway to where they need them for stop this nonsense. My brothers and sisters, for years, the colonial masters, they don't use we for do any kind of thing. They just come, they can't test it with we. They say, it's in the past me. When I go see oh papa white man, go come for Africa, can pick some small, fine, sweet African girl, take and go. When I not even check it whether the man get AIDS, when I come on a picking the girl for you. all the young boy that they marry or mommy one man, I know I see that nonsense again. I be very serious. And all the papa and mommy, they want to give a picking for papa one man them. I don't know say, I know I see that nonsense. I be very serious. I be very serious. One man they not going to use we extort what people them. I don't talk. If you be young boy, you marry one man girl, choose some small, fine, beautiful one man girl in a virgin, choose naive. I know there be nonsense. I know there be nonsense. We know the same way better right for one man, the same man with one man and nothing. We don't understand. That didn't make we don't sell our better right for them. They just look with the slaves. They just look with the animals, and the just can't do all kind of nonsense. This nonsense has to stop. This is the 21st century. This nonsense has to stop. They will not come and kill our people as though their lives don't matter. I want to get this point very straight, because what I'm saying, I'm not just framing up some stories. I'm backing up my facts from what their journalists and their doctors are saying. You can hear them saying they want to go and test their vaccines in Africa. They want to go and test this. They say that the African governments have accepted. No. By the way, the governments in Africa, they don't even represent the people. They don't care about the people. They don't have any relationship with the people. They are dictators. They will collect their money from the foreign allies, from their colonial masters. Then they will do anything they want to do. They will sign any decree. Of course, they don't care about the people. So who suffers is the people. The people are the ones who will suffer the effects of all these things. So that's why we, the people, we have to rise up. That's why we, the Ambazonian people, we've said enough is enough. Because for so long, La République du Cameroon, because of the union we had with them, and because of their slavery mindset under France, they will always allow France to do these kind of things, and indirectly, we are being affected. So we have said we are no more in this relationship with French Cameroon, La République du Cameroon. So they have no right. So if French Cameroon goes and signs a contract with France that they want to test some vaccines, let them do it in French Cameroon. We don't want them in Ambazonia. We don't want to see their nonsense in Ambazonia. The interim government, I am talking as an individual now. I'm not talking in the name of the interim government, but I don't want to see that nonsense. I don't support it. I detest it. We distance ourselves from that nonsense. Let them go and test their vaccines in their countries. Listen, this is a global pandemic. Every country is being affected. So why will you develop a vaccine and you not test the vaccine in your country? You want to go and test it with the poor people of Africa to deceive their leaders, give them some money, then go and use these chemicals on these people. Now, if it backfires, if it doesn't work, the people will suffer. They will suffer the consequences. I want this thing to be clear, brothers and sisters. We will not tolerate this nonsense. We're not going to tolerate this nonsense. Yes, we're not going to tolerate the nonsense. We're not going to tolerate the nonsense. So, I asked my man Mako. I said, my man Mako and Enrico. When I say Mako, I talk na Mark Barata. When I say Enrico, I talk na Eric Toto. I ask the way to talk. Wait till I get time to talk about this.
Hey, you can't do it. You can't. You can't leave it. You can't leave it. You have to fight. You have to fight. You have to fight. You can't leave it for the future. You have to fight. Take back your land. Take back your land. You have to fight. Fight. You can't leave it for the future. You can't leave it. Fight. You think you don't like that bomb?
Okay. I don't hear. When I stop, a bomb. Stop. Big boy, I don't hear. Shut up, man. Stop. I don't hear. It's okay. Yes. Take a bomb out of my screen. You know you can't cry the small picking for you. Tell the cry. The small picking. Take him out of my screen. So, my country people there, I want to make that special report. More to understand what will happen. More be very vigilant. Mostly when I for ground zero, more be very vigilant. Now, I come now for the end of the show, and I want to do the last part of my presentation today. The last part for my presentation, and I will continue with this tomorrow. But I be promising us I go to touch this topic today. I will start to touch this topic today, and then tomorrow I will round up this topic. Now this topic for I call and say Ayaba and the egg of seas factory of condom in Ambazonia. It's a question. Ayaba and egg of sea, their factory for condom for Ambazonia. My country people, I don't tell you say for do a revolution, a lot of things that they happen. Sometimes we just have to sit back, fold our arms, enjoy the revolution. When I say enjoy them, just look at the things that happen. Look at them, fold your arms, relax, then laugh about some things. Yes, laugh about some things. While revolution don't can reach that level where some people they don't open a factory of condom. They don't open factory for condom inside Amazonia. I don't understand. Why the egg of C and Ayaba and ADF them, they don't open a factory of condom. I know they understand. But report don't reach me. Say, we'll enter fighters their camps now. Most especially the fighters and for ADF their camps. All over, you see a La Republic flag, you see a condom. When I want to do it with a condom then, oh boy, I never to say when I know if you do. I never to say, but I need to understand. When, in fact, people will never say, man, show us something. When I see the new strategy for these guys, I don't understand what they happen because the thing, it passed me. It passed me power, papa. I'm a there. It passed me power. Say, when revolution don't come with another level way, we see na instead of go fight La Republic, they go open a factory for condom. We see na all over na condom left, condom right, condom left, condom right. Where am I showing the new strategy for the so-called ADF freedom fighters? And when I see how they do now, when I see they assistant now. Yes. They say you are supposed to stay at home now. I'm taking you to my house. It's more safe. Seriously? So now in a house, then be more safe now. The safeology of your houses. The one I have to talk about the safetology. I don't know. People when they know big book when I let me know. Yeah? You don't bad? Well, that one is a sarcastic image. No be ADF fighter than that. That one is just a sarcastic image for pick and for net. But now so ADF fighter they don't turn no. For go fight La Republic, they don't fight La Republic again. We know the year say they don't fight La Republic. We the year now say they don't open factory of condom. What did they want to do with condom? That means so all money we put the send them for them that they go use and do now. And you understand, eh? In fact, more when I take when I Nanchop Christmas for some video way. What Ambazonian fighters them, the real Ambazonian fighters them, they be vexed. They say we're not gonna be with the fight against La Republic. Some people they only catch was small, fine, sweet girls them. Take them, they go the. You understand what I mean? I'm not going for talk I cannot see for television. But they go the. Now, don't misunderstand me. I never to say fighters them. No, if you do. If you do. But when we walk come from a house, we can see the La Republic flags, we see a condom all over, we get a lot of questions when I get for answer. More when I see the video in case I never see them.
You know, big number. And you get Cameroon flag, get own flag. You know, get Amba flag inside house. You get a Cameroon flag. We don't charge all the house. And we don't pursue them. They don't run now go for bush. All run. So when I fish, I'm not in this. I have this. I generally find has this. See, I think in this. As a flag today, I get blow the flag for up. See, I ADF. Bye bye to ADM Krugwe. To ADM Krugwe.
Then draws and this.
Draws and this.
Condom them. Now condom and that.
Oh, woman them.
Woman inside.
Now this year, nothing than this. Condom them. All things they come over us. I think they did come out now. ADM and that. So not in this. So I beg. We can't have the one.
Okay, tomorrow. We will elaborate more on this, but wait till I want to draw for attention. I need to understand. We don't see for this revolution a lot of things are going to happen for this revolution, mostly with the ADF people. Now, we see what Ambazonian restoration fighters there. They don't go now. They say they go pay the ADF people them a special kind of visit. When they reach there, the ADF people they run. Why did they run if they know say the people that they are brother them? If they know say the people them on and they fight at the same fight and not be their enemy, why did they run? They run left their house. So when the real Ambazonian fighters and they go enter, they say and say ADF flag all over, La Republic flag all over. They don't see Ambazonian flag. Now they talk so. They say that they show it now La Republic flag. They want look, they see a condom all over. They see a woman that draws them. Now my papa and my mommy them. We got to be careful with this ADF. We got to be careful. Because we understand say time and again, ADF don't become a very big problem for Ground Zero. Yes, they don't become a very big problem. All the rape the whole year for Ground Zero, not them. When I see them, the condom then for what? Now they see them. What will be their agenda? The agenda where Ayabacho and these ADF people them they try to do as well. They want to conquer Ground Zero and then they plant a dominant force for inside Ground Zero. You see. Now, by the way, they need to support the idea of county by county because now, county by county, you go say each fighter them they find a play with a commode for fight against the Republic. But because ATF them, they look and say, no, that system, if they do and so, their boss, Ayabacho, the idea no go always be obeyed. Because the people they go for county now they will decide what they want to do. They're not going to follow none of the decision. Now, when I see the interim government know they decide how they fight and they fight. The interim government, they communicate with the counties them, and at the county them, they give feedback, and at the county them, they control their fighters them. You see, huh? So it's something that they discuss with the interim government when Dr. Sarkozy head up. On the other hand, you get people that they don't want follow any structure. They just want for claim, they want to be autocrats, and they want to be dictator them. They want to do any kind of evil, they go free. So their plan is they will create disrupting groups them, like this ADF for Ayabacho group, where they are working for create confusion. Their plan is they want to become the dominant force, so that they will crown Ayabacho president by power, by force. You see, against the will of the Amazonian people. Now, any man, we don't say most of the time that they come, even their activists and their spokesmen, they come. They talk, may their ADF fighter them, they go to kidnap people. May they go cut people, their hand them. May they do bad things them. All these rapes, kidnappings, what they say for Ground Zero. Now this ADF. Now they say, the first one when I go for their camps, when they say only condemn them. When they even see Amazonian flag. Real Amazonian fighter. When I go see carry Amazonian flag, when I go for a house, when I go for a place, for their camps, them, all Amazonian fighters, them, they get Amazonian flag. But these people, they get a La Republique flag. How the one who believe say would they fight against La Republique when they get na La Republique flag for their camps them? My brothers and sisters them, when I ask yourself, now ADF them this FN and all the way they call themselves generality. When the one who believe say they fight for we, instead now they go kill other generals them. Ma bring some points them won't understand. When they don't discuss and say, Cho Ayaba, he don't come up with all conspiracy theories for avoid collaboration them for this revolution. For avoid collaboration for this revolution. It always twist anything, any opportunity where the one bring up for collaboration, they deny. Why? Because no one make anybody ask a question. No one be accountable to anybody. It won't be that kind of person who go always decide, and when he decide, it be final. Now, by the way, we see and say the ADF and Cho Ayaba, that then the mastermind all these killings and for soldiers and generals and for Ground Zero. Yes, we know the see and say that they fight against the Republic. So that today, we never see no victory where they feel showy and actually where they don't take them against the Republic fighters or soldiers. We know the see with the only in say they attack the other camp, kill this general where no one submit to them, kill these people them, they fight the other people them, and the people where they fight them, the people where they for under their counties, where they follow this county by county. You see, they don't want to enter the county by county because they know say they will lose authority, they will lose autonomy. You see, so they want to manipulate the people for create more confusion. Number two thing, that's what the ADF, they start this killing them. First, they start for Somali and the 22 other soldiers in Kumoyoka. After that, Cho Ayaba will not say he general where they call it this boy, this general, this young guy, don't forget the name, they come from my mind. Ikili. Ivo, yes. He kill Ivo because Ivo, oh, I be here, Ivo be the work for you. And Ivo, the vigil and day, Ivo be the talker. Any person where he won't go against you, but we won't go against them, they will kill you. That way he used to say the Ivo, he won't go against Triaba plan la Republic, then kill you. They kill you. When I see that connection for ADF and Cho Ayaba and their works them, now only for doing it, they want to do all things by dominance, not by power. They don't care what the people they want, they don't care what the people they think. No, honor by power, by force. The thing I said, for use power and force, now good thing, but use them against La Republique. If they get a lot of power and force, why they don't go kill all these La Republique talks the way that they can't fight with people? Whether they can't destroy our people. Instead, Would you see them? They carry a La Republic flag, condom them. That means say now they don't get gone, they join waka, enter village them, pick all the small fine girl and take them, go sleep them. When I see what you did when they make them out of a revolution. My papa and my mommy them, my brothers and my sister them, we get a responsibility for stop this nonsense. And the only way we stop this nonsense, we get for fun. What so-called counties, our county fighters, our restoration forces them under our counties, we get for empower them so that they will get a lot of power and weapons. They will scrutinize and destroy all these useless thief boys that they can't rape our girls them. Whether they can't destroy our counties them, whether they can't destroy our villages them. Hide our mommy them, kidnap people them. We got to stop that nonsense. We got to stop them. The ADF, they're the key and only other soldiers them. Yeah, where the soldiers not identify with them. That means if they see some soldier or some camp where it's enough to work with them, then they go kill them, attack them. Now all that they do. Why? Because they want to mean that only them be in charge, mean that only them be in control all over Ambazonia. Because Ayabacho the when he do and so, he conquer all the other camps and soldiers them. Then he go be in command. So that tomorrow, if anything happen for Ganzoro, what will go for Ambazonia, he go be in a command, he get the fighters there. So he will create now a rebel group where they will fight now against the Amazonian government. Then I will come in the South Sudan. We will also say, after South Sudan, they begin their independence. The fighters them start fighting again. People they fight against themselves. Why? Because you begin some people the way they don't make themselves like Ayabacho, rebels them, criminal them. Where they don't get a lot of fighters them, they don't get weapons them. Then they can't create that kind of confusion. But Ambazonians them will not say we will get our independence. But also as we work towards Boya, we got to be careful. We don't repeat the mistakes them for the past. We see the kind of thing that happen for South Sudan. We got to avoid may not happen for we. So no place for ADF, for East Ambazonia. No place. If they are working for the sleep or small get them, rape them. They don't want to go fight La Republique. If they are working now for carry La Republique flag instead of Ambazonian flag. If they are working now for kill other fighters them and other camps them, we go stop them. And we got to stop them now. We got to stop them now. Now our collective responsibility for stop them, brothers and sisters. Yes, we must make sure say we pave the way and we protect ourselves for the future. You said we don't see this systematic killing and these well-organized camps in southern Cameroon. For instance, when I see the Batibo massacre, when I see the Bui attack, we end up for the death for General Chacha, na Udwa, na ADF, and na Ayaba. Why be say any play where ADF and Ayaba go, problem will always be? Why? Why? Now because someone picking them, the door, then they go enter this ADF and Ayaba, it calm them. They go swear Mexican, they deceive them. Then now, when Ayaba tell them they do something, when they no one do the same as how you want to say we go kill people, Ayaba kill them. You see, and then they create confusion for Gansoko. But we get to stop them. We get to stop this nonsense. I wish, say, Ambazonia and them if you listen to the advice for Chris Ann 1 year ago, where Chris Ann will be one people against Ayaba and the ADF. If we be doing, we know for lost General Chacha. We know for lost all the generals. We see all these things where they happen. I talk the massacre for Batibo. We see them the attack for Bui. We see all these things them now because of ADF. Because Bui Pikin no go fight Bui Pikin. Now because the people where they come up for another side, they want can conquer Bui. They want to mean that them be in charge. Since they know the Bui warriors they say no, Bui in our place, we no go allow no more that can be in charge of our place. Conflict don't be. Problem don't be. And ADF work that for the fight other camps and other fighters. Brothers and sisters, we get a responsibility for stop this thing now because if we allow me to continue, if he can make him, it can be like South Sudan, that we don't can get our independence. And we know say we don't be close to our independence because now the international community done the whole La Republic and we don't say La Republic don't fall on its knees. No be me I talk more. Their big man don't die. But when I notice na me I talk, na Kongosa wa here. I just talk down to like Kongosa. That their big man don't die. Then also problem there for their country. And I say, but mum asoma no go talk as na me I talk more. Na Kongosa. Yes, so more come back for do our idiot people. Yes. We don't see their systematic killing. We don't see their policy. Now, so they want to create dominance. It means they will destroy the revolution if not then they dominate, or they must kill other person, kill other fighters, kill all other people, destroy all other fighters and for other counties. So that means that they be in charge. Now they are planned that. So they are planned now. Now say they must be in charge. But wait, be so stupid. Now so how people they demand fight for meat, wait they never kill the animal. They don't start fight for meat, where they never kill the animal. Instead for all these fighters, if I am a show the question with doctor, if been a person where get sense, if someone will fight like Republic, listen, Ambazonians, once see any man where go do good work now for the revolution. Now time for we for see when action. All when generals them, would the wash now, would the write and down. Ambazonians they take note. Any general wey know the fight now for kill la Republic them, for fight against the enemy, would the write and down. We not go make you general or enter boya. Nothing say, oh, you go follow Ayabacho, then you can be something. Who they say Ayabacho will enter boya? If you continue so, come and go holy. Yes, because the blood of other generals them, that people them, the young girl when they rape them, the picking them when they kill them, their blood they cry. And when God hear that cry, maybe me I talk up when I go see the action. I want round up for see this idea of their policy for Cho Ayaba. We've been acquired for bringing a system for destroy the Ambazonian revolution. If they know they're in charge, you know, we must make sure say we stop her. And this their social, they get their social media armies them. When they come for organizing their camps them, they come for bring conspiracy theories, liars, conspirators. They always rush for social media, for coach Dr. Sako, for life for now, for bring in fake stories. When I see their program, they only insult. And I know when I can't disprove them like this, after this they'll go insult me. But wait, I don't care because I know. Say I stand for the truth and I stand with the truth and I stand with my people for Ambazonia. I stand with my people. Yes, and I will stand with the people for Ambazonia until we get to Boya. And even when we get to Boya, I will still stand with the people for Ambazonia because Ambazonia first. Ambazonia first. Yes, my papa, my mommy them. I want the round up, but we not say this egg of sea and Ayabacho, they are working away today. They keep for deceive Ambazonia people. Ayabacho na person way it be very good for crime. Since we be the state for victim, when I ask you, it be the state for victim for Germany here. Ayabacho, I know it very well. I know the story, I know the archive from 19 where it be the state for victim for Germany here. If you want to know, I will bring more story about it. But when I know life we just can't talk about people like that for social media. Now when they don't cross red line, and they can't hit them, and I disprove them. And I know they can't hit them because I want to insult them. And they can't hit them because I want my people to know the truth. I want my people to be careful. Make my people they not allow themselves to be deceived. Yes. So my country people them, Ambazonian people there. I go to round up for this show today. As I talk, tomorrow 5 o'clock I still come. And I come tomorrow with my brother, that young activist, where he comes strong. He will call say Eric Akaba. We'll come tomorrow. We'll make a special presentation tomorrow for 5 o'clock. So country people there. And also plenty of when I get plenty questions, I will open the line now for take just 2 more questions and I round up. I just say Prince Jeka they come live after this. Then we'll go for Prince Jeka, we'll go here with you to get for Terwin. Then after that, we'll go for ABC because Amba Focus they come today. Some strong Amba Focus team they come up today where they get a special topic for Terwin and Ambazonia. So we'll get a charge program the evening for Ambazonia. So my papa and my mommy there. Mona, get this. I don't put on my telephone number now. While I wait for take some few calls them, I will play this for music. This for one music. Oh yeah, then we'll wait for take the calls. Thank you now. So that was beautiful music there.
Ramagade, legede, oh, Rabosantala, Brosagade, Lika Brazandala, Jesus. Papa Godo, intervene for we, do for we, as you do for the Israelites. The way who they suffer, in the life say you don't forget we. Papa Godo, intervene for we. Orphans are crying, widows are crying, fatherless children are crying, the less privileged are crying. Oh, may we pray. Oh, may we pray. Oh, northwest and southwest, when I come together, may we pray. Oh, prayer.
So, country people, I just get the message say Prince J.K. already did line. For that reason, I will postpone the call. Since I come up tomorrow, I will open the lines and tomorrow. So I will end the show for now. Prince Jeka dey live. More go for Prince Jeka. We go here to our brother Prince Jeka to get him for tell we. I thank you now. We know that the watch we for social media. I thank you now. We know the watch we for television. I wish you a nice evening. And as a talk, in less than 1 hour now for ABC, the next program they come up with powerful people there.
Start a new career as a Linux system administrator with an average salary of $80,000 to $120,000